What is the best way to spend your gems in Clash of Clans? There are 12 ways that you could spend gems, and even more than that if you narrow down gemming things to gemming building upgrades, troop training, spell brewing, and gemming lab upgrades. That adds 3 more ways you could spend your gems. So out of all of these ways to spend your gems, what are the best and the worst ways to spend your gems? To answer that question, I need to divide these ways of spending gems into 2 categories. The first way is spending gems that will actually boost your progress in Clash of Clans. These are ways that are objectively going to progress your account faster. Let's go from best to worst. The very first thing you should focus spending your gems on is buying builder huts. I would highly recommend saving every gem that you get from when you start your account up until you get all 5 of your builders. This will help you progress as fast as possible by getting more builders, which will allow you to upgrade things faster. So you always want to focus on getting all 5 builders before spending your gems on anything else. If you've already gotten all 5 builders, the next best thing to spend your gems on are items from the trader. And I made a video which I'll link at the end of this video, which tells you the best and worst magic items that you should buy from the trader, because there are some really bad deals there, but also some excellent deals that you could get from the trader. So definitely make sure you watch that after this video. But those 2 things are really the only thing I would recommend spending gems on if you want to max your account as fast as possible. Number 3, I would say, is gemming upgrades without using any magic items. It would actually be a better deal to buy a book of building with gems than to gem and upgrade. There are a couple exceptions, but it's normally only in situations where all my builders are being used and I'm on my progress base and somehow an obstacle spawns and I can't switch back to my regular base. So I don't want to get attacked and have someone take all my loot because of the way my progress base is laid out. So I'll go ahead and gem the shortest upgrade time so that I can remove that obstacle and switch back to my normal base. There are other times where I need my heroes for CWL and they're almost done, so I'll just finish them off with some gems, but it's definitely more efficient if you can buy books from the trader and use those to finish upgrades instead. So the 4 final ways to spend your gems I would say are terrible value and would not recommend doing them. Requesting for troops, buying shields and guards from the shop, buying loot from the shop, and boosting your barracks, your heroes, spells, siege machines, all those things, boosting how fast they're producing. All 4 of those things are terrible value, and I rank them from best to worst. If you were wondering, requesting for troops is not a good idea for spending gems, but if you really have to and you're in a rush to start an attack, it's the best value out of these 4. But then buying shields and guards, that would be a super unique situation and I've never actually done it, but there may be a specific reason that you would want to do that which may benefit your account. Buying loot with gems is always terrible value, and boosting resources and barracks and siege machines is always bad value because you can always get training potions and research potions for much better value from the trader. Here's a quick summary, and now we'll move to the other category where you can spend gems but it won't necessarily progress your account. And this category is subjective, so this is my opinion on what I think the best ways to spend your gems are, where it's not actually going to be helping to progress your account, but you may want to spend gems anyway. These are also going to be ranked from best to worst. Number 1 I would say are buying hero skins. I'm just a big fan of hero skins. Not everybody is, but I love to buy hero skins, so this is probably my number 1 way to spend gems that's not actually going to progress your account. And if you're wondering the best skins to buy from the shop, I actually have a playlist on my channel showing you the best skins to buy. And then the second thing is donating troops with 1 gem donations. Do not gem donations unless you have 1 gem donations from the gold pass, because donating like an e-drag that costs like 20 gems to donate is not good value. Definitely would not recommend, but I donate with 1 gem donations all the time. If you do have 1 gem donations, I would really only recommend donating big housing spaces worth of troops or siege machines, because that's the best value for your gems. And then the smaller troops, I would just take a couple minutes to train up. That's how you're going to get the most value out of your 1 gem donation. Number 3 is changing your name. You actually get 1 free name change, but then every time you want to change your name, you're gonna have to spend gems. Not great value, but if there's a really good reason for you to change your name, I guess you'll have to spend the gems. Number 4 is buying obstacles from the shop. There are a few obstacles you can buy for 500 gems from the shop on both the home village and the builder base. I have never bought one of these obstacles, but I've definitely thought about it. So if you really want an obstacle, that's an okay way to spend your gems. And the fifth and final thing, which in my opinion I would never buy with gems, is an additional war base slot. That just means right now you have 3 base slots which you can create war bases on, but then you can buy additional slots which will allow you to make additional war bases. I'm not a super big war guy or big into CWL. I will participate, but I'm not hardcore into it. So I would never purchase any of these additional war base slots. But if you found this video helpful, make sure to click the like button. And if you want to see more videos like this, you can go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos.